In modern times, they don't make these elaborate tombs anymore, but they make, for example, elaborate mansions, and then they burn them, sacrifice them for the dead, for what we think of as luxury in modern terms. Funerary art and tradition tell us what's important to the people of their times.
Fantasy coffins are coffins that are produced in southern Ghana.
This coffin style was started by a man called Kanekwe about 75 years ago.
These coffins are made in very elaborate forms that are meaningful to the deceased and the deceased's life. The person's achievements in life, the person's status in society.
I'm standing next to a lobster. This is a symbol of a fisherman who was expert in catching lobsters. Some businessmen who are successful, they decide to go with sometimes Mercedes-Benz. Only the Ga tribe of Ghana practice this coffin style. Most of the people, they belong to a church, but the church doesn't allow, they consider these fetish practices. So some people can either have this and then have the regular coffin. So they go and do their church prayers and everything, and then they bring them back home and then transfer them into their favorite onion or pepper coffin. Because as far as they're concerned, the dead is still carrying on what he or she loves best or did in lifetime, and he obviously taking it with them to afterlife.
It's this idea of kind of really celebrating a life and making it a big deal, a big visual event.
After all, if you die, it shouldn't be just sorrow and crying. We should think of some positive side of death, you know, because after all, the flesh is just that's dead, but the soul goes on somewhere else. So we should kind of celebrate the dead instead of just sorrow all the time. Yes.